The flood, Genesis 7, 10, 8, 20. Long before the rain started falling, the world had already been drowning, but not in water. It was drowning in wickedness. People had turned away from God, filling the earth with violence and corruption. Their hearts were set on evil all the time. This was not the world God had intended. So, in His justice, He decided to cleanse the earth and start anew. But in the midst of all this darkness, there was one man who walked faithfully with God, Noah. Because of his righteousness, God chose to save him, his family, and pairs of every kind of animal by commanding him to build an ark, the Great Flood. For 7 days, Noah and his family waited inside the massive wooden ark. Then, just as God had warned, the flood began. The fountains of the great deep burst open, and the heavens unleashed a relentless downpour. For 40 days and 40 nights, the earth was covered in water, rising higher and higher until even the tallest mountains disappeared beneath the waves. Every living thing outside the ark perished. Inside, Noah, his family, and the animals floated safely upon the waters. After 150 days, God remembered Noah and caused a wind to blow over the earth, making the waters begin to recede. The ark came to rest on the mountains of Ararat. 40 days later, Noah sent out a raven, but it had nowhere to land. Then he sent a dove, which also returned. After 7 more days, he sent the dove again, and this time it brought back a freshly plucked olive leaf, a sign that the waters were receding. When he sent the dove a 3rd time, it did not return, meaning the earth was finally drying. At last, God told Noah it was time to leave the ark. Noah, his family, and all the animals stepped out onto dry land. The world was fresh and new, cleansed of its former corruption. In gratitude, Noah built an altar and offered a sacrifice to God, who then made a promise. Never again would He destroy the earth with a flood. Questions for reflection. Why do you think God chose Noah to survive the flood? What does the story of the flood teach us about God's justice and mercy? How do you think Noah felt when he stepped off the ark into a completely new world?